Hello, it is Monday and it is a new weekly reading vlog. As you can tell, Haim's just having a little bit of a minute over there. I just had a look at his belly just to check his scabby bits, and that's how he feels about it. He's acting like a crazy man. Hello. You done? He's done now that I've showed him on camera. Oh, see? He knows when he's on camera, I swear. Anyway, I have received book mail today. I am expecting 2 books, but only one has arrived, which is strange. But this should be, I believe, One for the Road. Yes. One for the Road by Elliot Fletcher. This is the 3rd book in the McKay Brothers series, and it is one of my reads for this month, so it shall be going straight on the pile. Now he's doing it, but over there on the couch. I tell you, he's a little menace. Little menace. He looks so innocent, but he's actually a total menace. I've also been to the nurse today to get my dressing done. I've been to the shop to post a Depop parcel. Again, my Depop will be in the doobly-doo, because I am selling a whole bunch of books that I got. I think there's like 70 odd books that I'm unhauling. So yeah, that's a lot. And also, I'm starting off this month hopefully by reading Murderbot. I think I'm going to read, I don't know, I'm just going to binge Murderbot until I don't want to anymore. I think that's going to be the plan. This one's still got, this is the one I got when I was in New York, this specific book, and it's still got the horrible, I had the Apple TV sticker on the cover, and it's still, it was nasty and tacky. Like, it's still got some residue that just will not come off. I've tried wipes, I've tried like so much, and it just will not come off. Although more's coming off this time, so maybe I just need to let it get nasty and dusty and then I can wipe it off, if that makes sense. Oh, I hate the tacky stickers. Stop putting stickers on things. Stop putting stickers on things. I beg you. And don't even start me about, I don't even know what's worse, like regular stickers or non-removable stickers, but that's just ruined it ruins it, especially on matte covers like this. Yeah, so this is actually 2 novellas of Murderbot. So it is volume 1, but it is All Systems Red and Artificial Condition, which are the first 2 novellas in Murderbot. I should be able to finish at least All Systems Red today. It is only 143 pages. The whole thing is like just, that's Rogue Protocol, so that's not even this one. So the whole thing is 298 pages, so it's less than 300 pages. The writing is fairly sizable, so, and it's so floppy. Like, this is the ultimate flop. I am very sad I didn't manage to get the hardbacks, but that flop is just, although I don't like the feeling of the matte, like it feels almost like hide. Like, have you ever felt like suede sort of like feeling? That's what it feels like, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be perfectly honest. But yes, I will be reading this first. I am going to go upstairs in a minute and film a couple of videos. I need to film my May wrap up, and I also need to film a LGBTQ+ book Rex video, because I have all the, like the other day I did all the research for it. So from books that are on my TBR, not my TBR, on my bookshelves, I have compiled a list in a spreadsheet. 2 lists actually. So I have a list of books where characters are in some way part of the LGBTQ+ community, but the authors are straight, or there's no information on them, because they've not said anything about their sexuality, and a list of LGBTQ+ books with LGBTQ+ authors, or just LGBTQ+ authors. It doesn't necessarily mean that I think I might split it that section. Like, if there's no queer characters but the author's queer, I might just have like 3 lists. So we'll see. But oh, what are you? Don't you do it? He pushed open. He did it. He pushed open the door. He was whining. He stood up. He whined. He shook. Or he shook. He whined, and then went and pushed open the door. He's thirsty. Okay. Of course, I have the washing machine on because I always have the washing machine on when Hamish decides that he's going to go push the door open, which of course he can't close because 1, he can't reach, and 2, he doesn't have thumbs. Anyway, I need to take my meds and then finish this video, and then I'll go upstairs. I told you I had more books to come. This one should be father material. I don't know why they're in such different packages. There's the colours. Aha! Well, this one's actually bigger. This is a tall paperback. If my other copies are not tall paperbacks. Oh no, they are taller. Excellent. So this is father material, the last in this series, I believe. The first one is boyfriend material, then the second is husband material. I think I can't decide if I'll give them a reread or not before picking this up, but this is going onto my TBR. Not my monthly TBR, just my journal TBR, which is over here. As you can see, I'm getting ready to film. Literally, I was setting up to film and the door went, and I was like, amazing. And I also got my new driving license back. I'm not going to show you because it has like all of my details on it, and that's just internet safety, kids. Internet safety. So yes, I'm getting ready to film, and my new driving license is back, which is excellent. I'm having a really good day today. Like, I'm feeling good. Like, this is one of my, like, I really need to not far from here. Like, my pain is at the lowest it's been for a while. I feel energetic, I feel awake, I feel rested, I feel motivated. Watch me crash and burn. Watch me overdo it and crash and burn. That's what's going to happen today. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to film my wrap up, and then I will be grabbing all the books to do an LGBT. I've already said this to you, but yeah, I need to go change for my LGBT one. Just I might use my, I don't know, I'll decide. You'll see when you see it. But yeah, I'm going to go film. Hello, good afternoon. It is Tuesday, and I have just finished 2 novellas in the Murderbook Diaries. So I read All Systems Red last night, and then Artificial Condition I've read most of today. I did start yesterday and I got a few pages in. That's me read my first 2 reads of the month. This is about 300 pages worth, 2 novellas. Good start to the month. I really love Murderbot. I relate so hard to Murderbot. It is actually insane. Like, I love at the end. She's like, "Can we give you a hug?" And she's like, "Okay, this is for you." Like, such a Tori thing to do. Like, if you're like, "I don't want a hug," she would like hug herself and be like, "That's for you." That just seems like such a Tori thing to do. But yes, I love Murderbot so much. I am rereading the entire series to prepare for the next book coming out, which should be, it could be this month, it could be next month. I don't even know. It got changed several times. So at this point, I'm not entirely sure when it comes out, but hopefully it should be within the next couple of months. My pre-order says July. It did previously say June. There was a post from the publisher saying it was coming out in March, and the dates on different websites, like Sci-Fi are saying one, not Sci-Fi, what's the one? Planet, Forbidden Planet and Sci-Fi and Watchstones all have had different dates at some point. So it's very confusing, to say the least. So yes, volume 1 done, which is books or novellas 1 and 2. I think I will probably continue on with Murderbot and go for the next one, which is this. So this contains Rogue Protocol and Exit Strategy. I'm going to have to double check. This is really weird, right? This has deckled edging, right? I don't know if you can really see that it's deckled, but this has very like lightly deckled edges, and then volume 2 doesn't, which is greatly unsatisfying. But volume 2 contains again 2 novellas. Here's the split. So yes, I'll need to double check my reading order, because I'm pretty sure Network Effect, which is the novel, goes in between two of the novellas. Oh, obviously it goes in between two of the novellas, but I think it actually goes in between two of the bound up novellas, but I don't know if it's 2 and 3 or the other two. Like, there's 3 volumes of novella. You know what I mean. So yes, that is that completed. This is about to get started, and I need to update my spreadsheets. Hello, it is Wednesday, and apparently I'm having a big hair day today. I know Vicky, oh gosh. I know Vicky's going to be like, that's not that bad. Like, I get, like, but for me, for some reason, my hair is just, like, really fluffy today, which I'm sure it'll go down, it'll be fine. This is the real, I find, I don't know if everybody else finds this, but when you go to the hairdresser and they put all their products on it, it makes your hair go, like, funny. And then it takes like 2 washes for mine to actually settle back to its natural, or how it like normally is with me. So yeah. What did I do yesterday? I finished Artificial Condition yesterday. I don't know if I came on to say that or not. So that's 2 Murderbot novellas down. I then decided to start Dead and Gone, and I got up to page 180. Was that 185 last night? 86. 185. No, I was right. Got up to page 185 last night. So I've only got 128 pages or something left to read, which is good. So I'll probably smash this out today. I've got forms that I really need to fill out. It's like a booklet of forms, so I really need to get that done and sent away. We're going out to Kay's mum and dad's later for tea, so if I can get that filled out today, I can then take it with me and shove it through a postbox. So, or letterbox, yeah, postbox. Oh my god, it's so muggy today. Like, I swear my hair's like this because of the weather. It's so muggy and horrible outside today. And I just feel damp. You know when you just feel perpetually damp? That's what it's like today. So one of those times where I probably should straighten my hair, but I don't actually know where my straighteners are. I took them down to the wedding in August last year, and I don't know where they are. I'm fairly sure I brought them back because the hotel we were staying in was one of Tori's. So if we'd left anything, they would have given her a call. But I don't think I've left them. I think I've just put them away somewhere and then forgotten where I put them, which is great. But I'm going to go watch some YouTube. I've got 2 more videos to watch, and I'll watch later, and then maybe start doing some reading, or, maybe starting the forms. Hello, it is Thursday. I had to think about that there. It is Thursday. I am expecting Tori over later, so Kay has apparently gone on a cleaning streak, but not the areas that need cleaned, which is just so relatable. So relatable. Kay went upstairs to hoover the top of, I just asked her to hoover the top of or get me the hoover so that I could hoover the top of the headboard. Just because I had like a paranoid intrusive thought that the top of the headboard had dust in it, and because we use a fan at night because it's too warm, that the dust was coming down onto my face and making me sick. It's not. There's no. I don't think it has. I don't think it is. But because it's fabric, you need to hoover it. You can't just dust it. But I just had this thought that I couldn't get in my head that it was making me sick. But only because I had a flare up of my urticaria, and I was like, oh, like what could have caused it to flare up? I changed the fan. What if it's this? Yeah, it was. I want to say stupid, but it's also not stupid at the same time, because like thoughts like that, you can't help it. Anyway, so that's been done. But I went in and she had cleared so much stuff. She'd hoovered the entire floor. She was hoovering the thing. She, like, you know how you have those surfaces in like different rooms where you just put stuff down. Sorry, I'm being nosy at the neighbours. You just put stuff down and it collects stuff that you're like, I'll put that away later. Like, not like dirty cups or anything, like stuff that you're like, I need to put this away in my bedroom, so you put it down on the side, but you don't put it where it needs to go. That stuff had built up. That's all gone. She's just blitzed our bedroom, which is nice. And then we had like, it was so sunny, like I went upstairs to fill in a form, or start filling in a form. My hand started cramping really badly with the pen. And I went into our bedroom and she had the curtains open, and our neighbours were out in the garden. And I came downstairs and I had a snack, and I need to feed Hamish. I had a snack, and I was sitting watching a video, and all of a sudden it just went dark. Now, like I said, they were out there, blazing sunshine. It just went, like, the light just disappeared, and all of a sudden it was like torrential. Like, you could hear the rain. Like, it was so loud. And then all of a sudden this massive boom of thunder went, and I was like, huh. And it happened so fast that I was like, I don't know if they got, like, it wasn't a case of, oh, like, it's going to rain, let's get inside. Like, they would have been sitting out in the sun, and all of a sudden they were soaked. That's, like, how quick it came on. And then within 20 minutes, we were back to blazing sunshine again. I was like, okay. Obviously just passing through. I've been on and off watching Tori travel, because she's travelling down from Aberdeen to Edinburgh for a sign. I think this is the Shannon Chakraborty signing she's going to. And then she's coming up here after that. So yeah, we're getting stuff tidied up for being here. Even though I know she's going to say she doesn't need that stuff tidied for her, but she kind of does, because there's stuff on the couch that needs to be moved so that she can sleep on said couch. So it kind of does need to be tidied, but not to the extent that we're doing. I went to the shop to pick up my new shoes, which I almost broke my fingers and shoulder trying to get into, because I forget how stiff new shoes are. I got them delivered to the shop, like there's on every collection point thing, so I got them delivered there, and went down to get them. Got some dishwasher cleaning tablets, because we had the, like, bottle stuff that you put in, and it absolutely stank. Like, the lemon was so strong that we couldn't get, like, it was on the plates and stuff. We had to wash the plates after they'd been in the dishwasher to get the feeling off it, and it was just too much. It was just too much. So this was just like a tab, and it went in, it's clean. So I need to go open the dishwasher because it's finished now. But yeah, I just want to come on and just give you an update, because I don't think I vlogged yesterday after we went to Keith and my dad's. We went and had dinner, and we weren't back till later. So I didn't really do much, and I was gubbed. I actually went to sleep just after midnight, which I went upstairs with my book, determined to read, and I did not read. I don't know if I said, but I finished Dead and Gone. I don't think I did say, because I remember finishing this and just remember how sad I was. Like, I forgot how depressing this book was, because there's a character in this that I really like that dies. 2 characters in this that I really like that die. And it's really sad. Like, for me, it's really sad because I really like the characters. And a correction to something I said previously about these books. I've always said that the biggest crime in the swap from this to the TV show is the fact that they don't have Quinn in it, which is hilarious, because I saw somebody the other day say they're rereading these and they don't like Quinn, and I'm like, but why? I understand why. I totally understand why. Like, at this point in the book, I don't like Quinn. But I feel like he would be, like, he needs therapy. Like, things have happened to him in his life where he needs therapy to like, help him. He's not, like, a bad person. He's just in a bad, like, place. But I would love to have seen Quinn. Like, he is just, yeah. Who doesn't want to see a weird tiger? Come on. And I take back, kind of, I still think it's a crime that Quinn wasn't in the series. But the number one, and now I don't know how they would have done this. If you've read this book, you'll understand what I'm about to say. But the number one character that I wish they had put into the TV series is Bubba. Bubba is my favourite. Like, every time, like, Bubba, I'd forgotten about Bubba. And then when he appeared in this book, I was like, Bubba! Even though he eats cats. He's just not right. He's not right. Bubba is this is where I don't know how they would have done it, because it would have offended so many people. Like, so many people would be mad, because Bubba is a character who, I think his name's only ever said once in the series, his actual name. So he was a very famous celebrity in southern United States, who was the man from Memphis, who was found dead at an early age, and turns out in this, one of the people at the morgue was a vampire, and they could sense... Oh, the dishwasher's not finished. That's not what they could sense. They could sense that there was still a tiny spark of life left in him, and so they brought him over. But because of the fact that he was very much almost dead, the amount of drugs and things that were in his system, he didn't quite come over right. And so Bubba is a very special case for a vampire. He doesn't require invitations to come into houses. He, like I say, he has a preference for taking in the blood from animals, which is kind of, yeah. And Bubba, you can't say his name. You cannot say his name. If you say his name, he'll lose it because he gets so confused. If he's in a good mood, he will sing for you. And he's very, very simple. Like, he is they use him for protection because he just follows simple, like, simple instructions. So, like, if you tell him to keep someone safe, he will keep them safe. But he will do things that normal people wouldn't do because he doesn't understand, like, he doesn't understand right and wrong. He doesn't understand, like nuance, just because of the way his brain has been affected by the process of being brought over. It really shouldn't have been done, but now the vampire community as a whole, just sort of, in the southern American states at least, take turns looking after him because they feel responsible for what they did, which is really funny because it's one of those situations where it's like, when people get turned into, like, this annoys me in TV shows and movies and books and stuff, when someone is turned into a vampire against their will because the only other option is death, and then they complain about it. Then they have the audacity to complain about it. Yes, you were turned into a vampire against your will. The only other option was death. If you have that much of a problem with it, here's a stake, off you pop. Like, don't complain about it when your only other option was death. You still have that option. It bothers me so much. If it's on the basis of they believe in, like, souls and they believe that it corrupts your soul and then they won't be allowed into their, like, heaven or whatever of choice, I understand why they would then be mad and why they then wouldn't, because then you're buggered anyway. But yes, I'm very sad that Bubba is not in the TV series, but I totally understand why he's not, because I think a lot of fans would be very, very angry of his portrayal in the TV show, and you don't get the same... you wouldn't be able to show the level of care that they show in the books in a TV series, in my opinion. So I understand that. I totally understand that. Anyway, now that the dishwasher's actually finished, I'm going to go open the dishwasher to let it dry out. Feed Hamish because it is past his lunchtime. Yes, it is, sweetheart. He just looked at me like, I don't know what's happening here. My hair is a journey, I swear. I'm also going to read Rogue Protocol. It is only, let's have a look, 152 pages, so that's good. That should be a nice quick read, and probably get a cup of tea. Hello, it is Friday. I can never remember what day it is. I have Tori with me.
Hi!
She's going to try and help me sort all this nonsense out. So hopefully there'll be another video that's an organisation video, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I did finish Rogue Protocol last night, which is good. So I'm 4 for 4 on books and days this month, which is amazing. But yeah, this is such a daunting task. Like, I have so many books, I can't even... It's gonna be a task. Hello, it's Saturday and I'm just about to go to bed. It just occurred to me that I've not vlogged all day because I've been feeling horrendous. I'm just waiting on my what's it called? My watch charging, and then I'm going to bed. I did get some reading done today. Like I say, I felt horrendous all day. I've been struggling with a migraine. And it's been really, I only really realised it was a migraine like a couple hours ago, because like all day I've not had the headache part of it, but I've just been feeling really nauseous. I've had really bad, like, not really bad, but I've had like dizziness and vertigo and like all that sort of stuff, and then I started getting the headache and I was like, oh, it's probably migraine, because migraine doesn't just affect your head. It's a whole neurological thing, and it can make you feel dizzy and sick and blah blah blah. But also, I was sending a voice note to the girls because I saw this video where somebody thought our dog might be racist, because, so this is this was ridiculous, this series of videos. So there was this black woman who had a black dog, and the black dog was a little like Bichon Shih Tzu Maltese type dog with the curly hair, and it had babies. Now the dog was black, like I say, and it had 3 black babies, 1 black and white baby and 1 white baby, and it was putting the white baby out on the floor instead of in the little pen that they had for them to keep. Obviously the babies can't be wandering around, and so she was like, is my dog racist? Is my dog being having an issue with its baby because it's white? Like, is that the issue? And so people have suggested maybe that because it was white blankets on the inside, the dog couldn't see the baby properly, and it put it on the other surface because the contrast was better, it could see the baby. And she was like, right, okay, I'll change the blankets. And then before she had a chance to change the blankets, it then put the black and white baby out, and she was like, oh my god, he's done it again. She's done it again. What is going on? And so she changed the blankets over to a different colour. It was like a grey blanket and then a pink blanket. And yeah, none of the babies got moved. It was just, they were all snuggled up together, all 5 babies in a puppy puddle. Mum lying next to them. Dad just sitting on the other side of them. Like, not a single, like, none of them were bothered. So she thinks, yeah, it was the contrast. The white baby was on the white blanket and then the mum couldn't see it and was concerned, so was putting it on a surface where she could see the baby properly. But this woman really had like a moment of crisis where she was like, is my black dog like getting rid of its black? There was so many, like, you know, that sort of, I don't know if it's a sketch or from a TV show or something, but like that the guy that's like, whose black baby is this? There's just comments. It's so funny. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, while I was sending a voice note to the girls about the video with the woman with the dog, I could smell like cigarette smoke, and I was like, yes, migraine. That's definitely what it is. So yeah, I still feel nauseous. My knees were agony earlier. My legs were agony. My arms actually agony. Trying to hold the phone when I am. I'm leaning against Hamish's. I was trying to show you the blanket. Hamish's couch. Like the phone's sitting on top of it, and I'm just sort of propping it up with my hand. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I just saying? My knees. My knees have been agony. My legs have been agony. I've put Voltar on. I've taken an extra magnesium for my legs. Seems to be working. So we're not gonna look too closely at it. I did, however, manage to finish Exit Strategy by Martha Wells, which is the 4th novella in the Murderbot Diaries. So I've finished volumes 1 and volume 2, and I'm also 70 pages into Apprentice to the Villain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Kindle upstairs and I'm going to sit in bed and read on my Kindle, because with a low light it's not so bad when I'm like this, but I need to get an early night's sleep because I'm on sprints with Tori tomorrow, and because I wasn't able to shower today because of the dizziness. Like, it was one of those ones where I was like, walking about like I was drunk. Like, I felt like the room was spinning. It was horrible. And so I have sprints tomorrow with Tori. I didn't want to go in the shower because I didn't want to fall. And then I've just not felt well enough, so I'm going to get up in the morning and shower, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to go and go to bed because my watch will be charged enough now. It charges really fast. But I hate, honestly, the migraines are the worst. Like, my neck really hurts. My head really hurts right now. My wrist is spasming. I don't think you can. Oh, there it is, the cheek. So fucking sore. It's the muscle, like, just along here is like spasming. So now my hand's like, see it? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I hate it when this happens. It's so fun. It's so sore as well. Are you done? It's not done. Right, I'm gonna go because hello, it is Sunday and it is Sunday night. I'm just coming in to check in and head off. I feel like harassed is the right word. By my dog, who is currently sitting right there, staring at me, and he has been for the past 20 minutes or so, just staring at me, occasionally whining. He doesn't eat out because he was out an hour ago. He has been fed. He has water access. There's nothing wrong with him. All he wants is to go to bed. He just wants to go to bed. Well, actually, he wants Kay, because Kay's upstairs. And he whinges when she goes upstairs and leaves him here. But he can't go upstairs with her, because when he goes upstairs with her, for some reason, he just licks and chews and bites and chews and licks at his itchy bits. Which he's not supposed to do, because it makes it worse. So, of course, now I'm just getting whinged at. But I am getting ready to go to bed. I finished Apprentice to the Villain. They're all A words. Assistant, Apprentice, Accomplice, and then Adversary is going to be the fourth one. All to the Villain. And I am so glad I'm rereading these, because there's so much I forgot in these books. Like, so much I forgot about. But I'm having the best time rereading these. I love these books. They're so funny. I will say, like, the text is ridiculous. Can we get a page that has 2 full pages? There we go. The text is ridiculously tiny, so I'm so glad I read it on my Kindle. Just because I've been having issues with migraines. And if I try and focus my eyes too much, it gives me a bad headache. So Kindle, I can make the text bigger, at least. So I can get it to a stage where it's comfortable for my eyes. But yeah, this is 337 pages. But the text, seriously, is tiny. Like, itsy bitsy. Teeny weeny. So yeah, that's another one down. That's me read 6 books so far. I've read 4 Murderbots, this, and the Charlene Harris True Blood book. So that's not bad for the first week. Like, I was beating myself up earlier because I was like, oh, you've not done 7 books in 7. Who cares? You've run 6 books in 7 days, and that's amazing. That is amazing. I've not got that much left to go, really. I think I've got 10. I think I've added more to my TBR, to be fair, because I had People Watching pulled up on my Kindle, and I forgot that I was going to read that, so I've added that. I added Cross Check by Chelsea Curter, which is not out yet, but it comes out soon, next week in fact. And oh, I just realised I get Lexi LaFleur Brown's new book next week, or the week after. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep firing through and see how we get on. There's just so much I'm excited to read right now. Like, so much that I want to read. And obviously I'm rereading several series at once. So I forgot until the other day, that I was also rereading Red Queen. So I'll need to get that onto a TBR at some point. Hopefully next month isn't as chaotic, but who can say. But yes, Apprentice to the Villain is done and dusted. I'm very excited to get on to the next one. And in August, I'll be able to read the 4th one, which is the last one, and it's so exciting. I really love this. This is so funny. Like, this is, if you go into this book trying to take it seriously, you're not going to have a good time. This is a silly, funny, good time. Oh, he's whining at me again. Anyway, that's me done. That's me done for the week. That's the vlog over. If you want to let me know you were here, whether you don't want to leave a long comment. Sorry, I'm laughing at him whistling in the background. If you don't want to leave a long comment, if you leave me a frog emoji for Kingsley, or a skull emoji, because there's a skull and there's a whole thing with heads and the rafters in this, or a star emoji. If you've read it, you'll understand the star emoji. Or even a dragon emoji. Just go wild with things that are in this book. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to, please do like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.